Why, hello everyone. My name is Jose Tiscareno, the host of Senior Year Serve Fresh, a podcast for seniors. And today I'm joined by
Aubrey Diaz, MUHSD High alumni.
So like senior year, it was a really big thing for me.
Yeah, it was my whole life. Go.
It's crazy. Yeah. So did you have senior slump during senior year?
Oh yeah, senior slump was definitely real. I had senior slump like so bad second semester. And I think it's like, I think it's good to talk about it because it's real. And I think it's a mixture of, you know, your brain telling you you're on low battery mode, you know, you're exhausted, you're bored, and you're like, I'm so close to the finish line, why even try? And honestly, that's valid.
It's so valid. I mean, did you ever like get in one of those classes and you're like, why am I even here anymore?
No, yeah, all the time.
I was just like, why do I have to go to econ at 8 in the morning?
I loved my econ teacher, actually.
Okay, I loved econ, but like just having to be there, I was just like,
oh yeah, definitely. Or especially in those like soggy, rainy days that no one is at school and you're like the only one in class. And
yeah. Okay, so if I'm burnt out, then how do I get started on my work?
Honestly, shrinking the tasks work a lot. You know, big goals can be scary sometimes. So micro, like, how do I say, like, basically like creating micro goals for yourself, it helps a lot. So instead of telling yourself, you know, write this whole essay or you have to read this book by next week, you know, tell yourself, open the document or read a sentence from the book. And it really helps. It really helps you build the motivation you've been looking for.
Oh yeah, well, I think every single senior lacks motivation in that last semester.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Now, is there a way to trick myself into caring again?
Oh yeah. Okay, so the trick is romanticize it. Like romanticize your life. Like this could be a girly thing for me to say, but like put on some music, look around and enjoy your last moments in high school because you know, it's fleeting. And I think it sounds silly, but it helps. Like literally pretend you're the main character pulling it through. Like at football games, I was the loudest one in the student section.
Me too, 100%. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Because like, honestly, everybody in high school, you're not going to see them again. Like if you do, like it's very rare.
Yeah.
But like half of the people that you meet in high school, they're going to go off and have their own lives.
Can we talk about that? I feel like embarrassment isn't real senior year.
It shouldn't be.
It's not real.
No.
It's not real. Like I felt no embarrassment my senior year. Like, you know, when you're a freshman, you're walking around like, oh my gosh, can like people see the back of my shirt? Like the back of your shirt? Like, no, embarrassment isn't real.
No. I mean, the most embarrassing thing for me was like, dang, I'm about to graduate.
Yeah.
And I don't even think that was embarrassing. I was just like dang, like now I don't want to look like a super senior. That's the only thing that we look for.
Yes. I don't want to look like I peaked in high school. So that's the like coming down from embarrassment part of it.
Exactly. But like I saw seniors do like the most maniacal things and I was like, how are you doing that?
Yeah.
But then they didn't care. So it was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now we have a phone call from a current senior right now. So let's go to that. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, my name is Jose Tiscareno. I'm from Senior Year Serve Fresh, the podcast for seniors, and we had received your submission for a question. So please tell me, what's your name, what school do you go to, and what's your question for us?
Hi, my name is David Salazar. We go to El Capitan High School. And I have a question, and my question is, what are some things that you recommend doing for senior year to have a better experience? Whether that's something like to have fun or something to make my senior year less stressful.
Oh, well, that is a great question, David. And I have my friend Aubrey over here who's going to help us answer that. So thank you so much for your call.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Aubrey, we just had like the best question ever from our senior that just called in, David. Mm-hmm. His question for us was, what's something that he can do to make his senior year better?
I honestly think I have the perfect answer for this. I love getting asked this question so many times because you don't need to be outgoing to do it. I feel like I'm a very outgoing person. So of course my answer is to be get involved. It's always get involved. But again, you don't have to be outgoing to do this. You can join a club that fits you and your personality and your skills. You're always needed somewhere and you always add something to the school when you're just having fun, you know? Like, I went to every single football game, like, go to every single football game.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the swim meets. No one goes to the swim meets, so if you're a little shy and you don't want to yell, go to the swim meets.
See, I'm a little biased because I did swim and water polo, but I absolutely love water polo and swim.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
they're
cool.
fun.
It's fun. It's fun to watch people.
They're scary.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's fun to watch people get aggressive down there.
And water polo, it's just such a dynamic sport. I'm just like, oh, like I played the sport for 4 years and I was like, wait, do I still understand how to do this? And I'm a water polo referee. I should understand. And I'm like, no, I know.
But, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
It's always get involved. I love join a club, join an organization, join something. It makes it memorable and long lasting, and you always have something to look back on, like, oh, I did that in high school. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. Now, everybody in my class, everybody that I talked to, they always told me if I was upset with how I'm acting or how everything is, change my environment. What does that actually look like?
Okay, so change your environment can mean a bunch of different things. It could mean just like take a walk or like change the room you're in, you know, like again with the senior slump, like it could be just because you're sitting at a desk all day and you're trying to do homework. It could also mean that you're drained socially. So like if you want to change the people you surround yourself with, that's good too. You know, it helps, those little switches, they help lighten the load and change the pressure you feel you're under senior year.
In senior year, we have so much.
It's so much pressure.
So much. I mean, I've said it so many times, but I don't think I can really get it across. But it's applications, it's scholarships, it's making sure you have a letter of recommendation, it's making sure everything that's lined up so that you can have the best senior year, but also get into the college you want to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm so type A. You're not gonna believe this, Jose.
What'd you do?
Literally, the night of August 1st, I stayed up to wait for Common App to open so that I can start adding my colleges.
That's some type A behavior for real.
Yeah, it was really psychotic. Like every day it was like, what college? Like I gotta apply. I gotta rewrite my paragraphs. I gotta rewrite my PIQs. I gotta apply for these scholarships. Like it was insane. Yeah.
Did that ever like stress you out though?
Oh, all the time. Yeah. All the time.
You know, a lot of seniors, I feel like my senior year, sometimes I felt like I was the only one struggling. Is that normal?
It's definitely normal. And you're not alone. Yeah. I would definitely advise all the seniors to reach out to somebody. Talk to a teacher or a friend. I think the best thing I did in high school was to ask for help because we're all going through the same thing. Yeah. I mean, we're all on the same path, you know.
How do I stay connected to why I'm doing like there's always the question of why am I going to school? Why am I playing these sports? Why am I getting involved? How do I stay connected to that?
I think for me, seeing my goals and my whys in front of me really help. So writing them down on a sticky note or on my lock screen. I even have like a little affirmations like pin board on Pinterest. But yeah, it's definitely good to know what you're working towards, like graduation, college, making yourselves and others proud. I always tell myself it's not about working harder than others, it's about what you yourself are working towards. So
I like that because so many times in our society, we're like, you know what? We're comparing ourselves. And we always compare our goals to other people's goals, but you should make a goal that fits you.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I always was like, oh my gosh, like this person is going to this college and this college and this college. And I would stress myself out. That's real. But like, why?
Yeah, that's so real. I think that's not talked about enough either. It's like, it honestly feels like we're in a pool of seniors just like competing against each other. And I don't want to feel like I'm sitting next to a classmate who's going to take my spot at a college. Like, no, it's like we're all working towards our own goals.
Exactly. And if you don't get into that college that you wanted to get into, don't worry about it. It is not the end of the world because your path is going to work out the way it needs to. And I think that we stress ourselves out because we make this master plan and we're like, you know what, I'm going to go here, then after this and then this and then this. But it doesn't always work out like that. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, sometimes it takes smaller steps.
Exactly, like those micro goals.
Yep.
Now, here at Senior Year Serve Fresh, we're all about one thing here, and that is seniors. So out of all the things we've talked about today, what's your last piece and your final piece of advice to seniors?
I think definitely being your genuine self. I mean, we've been talking about it this whole time, and it's basically just like no embarrassment, zero regrets, just like romanticize your life, live it out.
Yeah.
It's like just end your senior year with a bang, you know, kind of hold no resentment towards others, go to that football game, dress that dress up day. Who cares if nobody else dressed up and you're the only one in your class dressed up like a barbecue dad with a mustache on?
I did that.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah, I think, don't get into all of the stuff like, oh my gosh, if this person thinks, like, you're probably not going to see that person again. Do the things, dress the way you want to, make sure that you have your senior year, because I've said it so many times, but I don't think I can, again, get it across. It only happens once. So
I was literally just going to say that. There's no do-overs.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
And like when you think about senior year, it's like one of those like, oh my gosh, I did that my senior year. Like I can say that I was ASB vice president and I did all the things. Like, cool.
Yeah.
Like I can say that I did that.
Yeah.
Well, Aubrey, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I was so excited.
I was just like, whoa. So Aubrey, if there's a little backstory, she reached out to us and she asked us to be on this podcast episode. And we want to thank her so much. And
it just moved me so much.
Really?
Yeah. It literally moved me so much. I was like, this is so cool. How do I get into something like this? How do I share my story?
Exactly. Well, we will catch you next week with a new senior from a different school with different advice. And that concludes our segment of Senior Year Served Fresh. We'll catch you next week with another slice of advice.